This is an update, okay? This is an update and an important update. Remember this? Here's the video.
You can rot in hell. You made them leave. You dark ass. Dark ass chocolate bar. Get the out of here.
I'm trying to get anybody because nobody likes.
No one likes it.
Nobody likes them.
No one likes them. Kill yourself right this time. Do it right. Cut deep enough. Cut deep enough this time. Or tie the rope higher. Like, what the bro? What the so kill yourself.
The victim of this racist video, her name is Naya Saigon. Naya, let's put up a picture of this beautiful young black teenager. There she is. She decided to speak out. Now remember, this is an update. This happened in Minneapolis. This is about racist bullying. And I remember when so many people got together to launch anti-bullying campaigns. You had the most elite Hollywood stars part of this anti-bullying campaign. You know what they left out? Go back, look at the record. You know what they left out of their anti-bullying campaigns? They left out the reality of racism inside of the school system as a bullying aspect against black and brown children. They left that part out. Now, some people gave a little bit of content to it, but not much. Definitely was not part of their top 3 agenda there, okay? The student at Prior Lake High School that you just saw was accompanied by another student off camera that you did not see to racially taunt this young black female. Now, remember, the reason why they are doing the video is one, because obviously their parents are racist as hell and they are mimicking that behavior, but because their other white friends who were racist or exhibited racist behavior, they had to leave the institution. So now this band of alleged racist individuals are coming against this one 14-year-old. Here's what the 14-year-old had to say at a protest that was held in her honor to support her.
It's disgusting. It needs to stop now.
Now.
And I am so thankful for every single one of you for showing up.
Yes,
we love you. It starts here.
Yeah, she's strong. We're showing up too. You have a community all across this nation and other nations supporting young Naya. Let me read some of what she said. When I first saw the video, I hadn't really processed everything that was going on. I was hearing the words, but yesterday I was in my counselor's office and I was really talking about it to them. And that's when it really hit me and how personal it was to me. That was just really hard because I just had this wave of emotions. And then she talked about the community. She said, it's just the most like immense feeling of the love from everybody that showed their support for me and my family. It's just honestly like an unexplainable feeling. I couldn't even express how thankful I am for everybody. Now I want to remind you, we have done multiple stories right here on Indisputable of young black children committing suicide because of this kind of racial insult and attack. This will not happen to Naya. We are here now. She is still alive today, and she is going to feel the reality that love actually conquers all. And so we're saying to Naya, we support you, we love you, you're brilliant, you're strong. You are going to be a world changer, you already are. There's a GoFundMe account. The GoFundMe account for the teen targeted in the video, think about this, has raised nearly $100,000. The organizer of the fund says Naya has been in an ongoing battle with racism and mental health for a while now, and that the money will be used to support the teen and her family and start a college fund. look for great things from young Naya. Caroline, your sentiment.
Well, on top of, her bravery and courageousness and just tenacity in dealing with this, she's also an incredibly smart and perceptive young woman. I mean, as we saw in that video, she is able to understand that while that video was so loud and angry and went viral for just its as she said, being so disgusting, Naya is able to see and hear that the cheers of support behind her are so much louder than that. And at that age, for someone to realize that, like, yeah, I've been the target of this despicable attack, and yet I'm going to go with the cheers of support. I'm going to put my faith in those people. It just shows a maturity beyond her years. It reminds me of people like Anne Frank, who despite like dealing with atrocity, were able to see that people are good at heart. People are honorable and mean well, but that doesn't excuse the fact that these young girls deserve to be held accountable. And you pointed out something also where, I think Sean King also said in the Instagram post, young Karens grow up to be old Karens. Yep. And so while it's incredible that Naya has realized this truth, that there is more support than anger towards her, we also do have to be careful of the fact that we can't let people with these horrible ideologies, and maybe they're parroting things they hear from their parents, but celebrating the wins doesn't mean that we don't hold people accountable. And that's what, justice is really all about. It's celebrating, but it's also accountability.
Very well said. And we also have to hold institutions accountable to respond appropriately when things like this happen to our children in this country.